No, no, no.
Are you getting close to the finishing line?
Slowly.
Slowly.
That's the wrong thing.
Yeah, looking at the door, she's a bit headed, hasn't it?
Yeah. Hey, why is it doing this? It shouldn't be. Okay. Where is... No. 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 Okay. Oh, I need to fix that up there too. Oh, where the frick is that? Okay. Need to fill this thing up at some point. So I'll go past the servo. Yes, no, yeah, sort of. What's it? Yeah. I forgot to do that. I need to pick pistol up. That. What else? What else was I thinking? Might stick. It could have been left at corrections. About the only thing I really need to. Oh yeah, the SMG ammo. I don't need to carry that on me. That's just extra weight. Go up and grab the car. Maybe even take the boat out. I don't think I'll find much with the boat. Hey. What are you beeping at, local? Like, seriously? Not doing anything? Where am I going anyway? I'm going there, so I probably should have. Just drive up in here. It only just fits. Anyway. Ah, dear. Where is that? Okay. Get your vehicle. There'll be some clothes in the back. Just replace some body on paints while I'm at it. Where's Parks? Parks. Wait, I can't drive that one because I don't think it's available. No. There was a thing about vehicles, I'm sure. It wasn't here. Okay, I could use that one. Anyway, I'll worry about that. So put this away and do that. F6, NDT, log out, log in. Where is this? From here I need to go back all the way to where is this? might just grab a snack from Sheriff Station to tide me over. Hello.
Might be missing a book. Bonnet.
Ah, yeah. Can't be bothered with it. It's
Good to
it's
see you
fully
again, Stephen.
repaired. Yeah, good to see you too. How are you?
Not too bad.
That's good. Do you used to be known by a different name?
No, I've always been David.
Okay. I don't know, I can't keep up.
I work at TBT. Still work
Yeah.
at TBT. But yeah.
I don't know, just trying to keep up with everyone is difficult. I don't need that stuff. I do want that though. Oh dear, another dress.
I'm glad as a magistrate I don't see any of that.
Uganda now.
I do a MAS as well, so.
Yeah. I'll go that one. We'll get you with your gear after we've run you through the handbook. Another dress.
I think I might have that shirt already set up. I think.
You won't unless you have the job role. Well, you could add, but you won't show up till you get the job role.
Yeah, I won't bother.
Oh dear. My head. My poor head.
No, you can't sit on these chairs.
You can, but... Oh, okay, they've stopped you doing it. Yeah, you used to be able to, but you would be...
In the table.
No. Above them. You
right, yeah.
levitate. I don't mind. They've fixed that up. Yeah. You just have to think about sitting.
I can't even get into it. Oh, now I can. Okay.
Yeah.
Proves me wrong.
Give me a bit. It's got to go to the right place and do the right stuff. There's a bit of setup that I've got to do beforehand.
I do already have corrections, radio, and
Yep.
the prison.
Key card.
Right.
You won't need that one anymore.
Okay.
I'll get you to give that to me in a minute when we get you the other one.
Okay.
Where is it? Just because you have the sheriff key card doesn't mean that you can just wander into the Vic Pulse stations whenever you feel like it.
I'm aware of it.
Yeah, I don't know if you know that some people have been and stuff and getting in trouble for it. But yeah, I don't know what you know and don't know, so.
I know most of that.
Yeah.
Mainly because of Alistar
Yep.
and Jessa. But yeah.
Yep. Not about Jessa, but anyway.
What was that?
What do you mean by Jessa? Did she tell you, did she?
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm trying to... I just got leadership in corrections, and so my email's even fuller now. So trying to find what I'm after, it's like, yeah.
So I won't need the prison key card anymore, you said.
Yeah. Don't hand it to me just yet. Just hang on to it for a bit. Can you go to inductions and training where I am? What was else I going to do? Oh yes, that's right. Are we talking emails? In city, I mean, not email.
Yeah, I was getting it.
I was thinking. What's your favourite? What's your pocket size today, or what's your favourite numbers? Whatever you want.
9.
9. Yeah, I should have the rank in sheriffs to give you the job role, but I don't. So I've got to request it. It's just whatever.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that shirt I got working earlier, but I don't know how. Because it shouldn't have.
Yeah. Maybe maybe it's because you're a magistrate as well, it allows you to do it. I don't know.
I know, I'll check it again now. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, you did. Okay.
I don't think it's the right pants though.
No. Well, technically, you could probably get away with them. And the boots need to be these sort.
Yeah, the
Lace
tactical
ups.
boots.
Yeah. Whether you want the pants tucked in or out, it's up to you. Your choice.
But yeah, we'll work out the rest of the uniform.
Um,
Assume it's the right vest too.
yeah.
Okay, so it's just a couple other things I gotta work out. Yeah, I was working out my wolf construction stuff and it came up and I'm like,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will set you up in our emails.
saying this for now.
Okay, I just realised I got more stuff that I can do to you. Anyway.
Ooh.
Well, not just you, but yeah. You're not a sheriff officer yet. You will be the sheriff's office, part of the sheriff's office. You will be a DPS trainee. You'll be a sheriff recruit. Where is it? I know what I'm after. You don't get bot management, you get blue court enrolled sheriff. Okay, that should be all you need. Just remind me to get rid of your waiting induction at the end.
Yep.
It's just that way if you get leave call for any reason, you can get back in. That's the only reason I've left that one on you. Just, yeah. Where is stuff? Just a minute. I'm trying to also do a thing for. What was that?
Do what you need, I'll wait.
Yeah. Just I've got to thing coming up, an event I'm trying to plan. Just, yeah. Did it get anything else? No. Okay. Where is this email? There. Take that back to the beginning. We'll see how this goes. There's duplicates and some things haven't been fixed up, so, and some things have, so yeah, it might not go too smoothly.
So good.
But we'll see how we go. Let's refresh. You can see that?
Sure can.
Cool. It's the 2025 handbook. Is that what you're seeing?
No, it's your Discord screen.
Oh,
Your email screen.
whoops. Okay. Give me a minute. I will try that one again. There. That should be it now.
That looks better.
Yeah. Whoops. Don't need to share. I'm after slideshow. There we go. Just remember, the focus is on enjoyment over realism, okay? Or anything else.
Yep.
You know. If you're not enjoying yourself, then maybe you need to think about what you're doing. Obviously, it doesn't mean that you can break rules and stuff, you know, or be corrupt and then get away with it. No.
That's making sense.
But it is still more about, you know, having a bit of fun. So, equipment enforcement, off-duty conduct. It's a bit pixelated, but anyway, we'll go with it. You are to only use your user corrections radio while being a sheriff, unless you're already part of VicPol, or Malpol, or whatever you wish to call it. If you're found with these items off duty, you'll be arrested and charged the same with any other member of the public. You'll also be reprimanded or fired from the sheriff's department, depending on the severity of the situation. Unless you are, you know, you can go directly from here to corrections, for example. Providing, oops, ignore that. That was not what I was trying to show. I was trying to bring up my tablet. Providing that you only make one stop, and that is to the job centre to change your job if you need to. Okay?
Yeah.
That's the only stop you can make with your weapons on you. Otherwise, you have to travel directly to that department. Like if you need food or something, you know, and you're not going out of your way to get it, you know, too much, then that's probably fine. Or fuel or food anyway. But the main thing is you're heading directly to the next spot, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, I should jump on radio just in case.
Yeah.
But make sure that when you're on the sheriff job role and you have weapons on you, that you always, and I mean always, logged into the MDT. That way they cannot be stolen off you. Okay? If you're not
Yep.
logged in the MDT, all your weapons and stuff can be stolen off you. Something else. The only time you log out of the MDT is when you're at the job centre and you're about to swap to the corrections job role. Otherwise,
Yep.
or you're changing to like Vic Pole call sign or something, because you're going to go do Vic Pole or something like that, you know. How I normally run it is I do the call sign of where I'm going to. So, for example, if I was going from here to Parks, I would jump on the Parks call sign and drive up there on it. That way, all my equipment can't be stolen off me and stuff. Okay? And then if I was driving from Parks and coming back to the sheriff's station to jump on duty, I'd be on the sheriff job role. If I was going to Vic Pole, I'd be on the Vic Pole job role. Corrections, I'd be on the corrections job role. Okay? That
Yep.
makes sense? Obviously, you don't have to worry about corrections or Vic Pole at the moment, because those two only happen when you become Vic Pole. Okay? And obviously
Yeah,
Parks,
well-
same deal when you Parks.
Yeah.
So you get a pistol, a taser, a baton, a torch, a bandage, and 2 first aid kits. Okay? Don't sell your stuff, your items. Otherwise, you see that image? That's Jack under the table, and that's Liam. That's Jack there, and that's Titus. Okay? So that's
Yep.
Titus standing up. Okay? That's the boss of sheriffs. There is no one higher than him in sheriffs.
Yeah, right.
If he says to jump, you jump, basically. Okay? And obviously, like I say, you are not to use your police access cards while off duty. Okay? Unless you're going somewhere to clock on. Then sometimes you've got to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. But generally, you don't use it. So uniforms, you've kind of got set up. We'll go through the rest later. Uniforms is as follows. Your vest stays on at all times, except for in the station and the courthouse. You must be in uniform at all times on duty while not on courthouse duties. That's the uniform you wear when you're not doing courthouse duties. So recruit, which is what you'll be, you get no chevron. Once you get off recruit, you'll get your first chevron. It doesn't say it there, but I am 2 chevrons, which means I'm between the 1 and the 3. I'm not sure why they don't have that there, but anyway, I think someone forgot. You don't just jump from 1 to 3. And then you got the regional manager, which is Jack, who's in the image there. So that's that guy in the image. Not sure why he's there twice, but anyway, whatever.
He's just that good.
Yeah. Like if there was a slight difference in the images, sure, I could understand it, but there's not really much of a difference.
They're identical by the looks of it, to me.
Yeah. And then you've got Deputy Sheriff. That is Liam. And then you got the Sheriff, which is Titus. We've only just got the epilepsy recently.
Yeah.
So you can drive the Picador, in other words, the Divi, or the Imperial van, whenever you wish. I can drive the Cruiser. Leadership can drive the Sandstorm, and FTOs can drive the big jogger transport. Trust me, you don't want to be driving that one. Okay? Very simple.
Oh, I've seen it.
It's not fun to drive. It's definitely not.
I came to call out to you.
Yeah,
That,
I know. I know.
That's where you would have seen me.
Yep. I've seen you a few times. Just a few.
Yes, you have.
Just a few, you know?
There's parks and everything.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think you were there when Ambulance Victoria was coming to save my ass too.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't keep up. I just
Up
seen
near
you.
the fort.
Oh, I can't remember. It's my memory is not great. So station procedures: general public and VicPol restricted to the front lobby. VicPol presence should be kept to a minimum in the garage or the station proper. Sorry. Magistrates and judges welcome in the lobby for their duties, but must avoid restricted areas, car park, station proper, to maintain impartiality. There are exceptions, obviously. Here's a couple. VIPs are permitted during evacuations or when actively escorted by a sheriff's officer for meetings, or the magistrates and stuff are also allowed in here when we're holding a case in here, because sometimes we'll hold a case down here if it's someone just wasting time.
Like we did the other night.
Yep. So yeah. Then there's enforcement. Be polite but firm with anyone who overstays their welcome. Issue move on notices if necessary, and request VicPol assistance for trespassing. Like if VicPol are here, they'll probably just tell you to just take him straight to the prison for trespassing.
Kind of defeats the purpose of calling him.
Yeah, but anyway. Some won't, some will do it, but others, yeah. Just, nah. It's just one of them things. So obviously the sheriff, he runs the department with complete autonomy. The Sheriff Victoria can hire, discipline, fire, and command all other ranks, and can amend policy within reason. The sheriff also may represent the department in court. Deputy sheriff assists the sheriff with the administration of the department. The deputy sheriff may represent the department at court. Sheriff regional manager. The regional manager assists the sheriff and deputy sheriff with administration of the department. The regional manager may represent the department at court. Sheriff sergeant. This is a new one. Never used to be called that. Just used to be called like leadership or something or other. Or I don't know. But anyway. Supervising sheriff officers assist with the day-to-day running of the department. They may represent the department MCV but not DCV. Senior sheriffs have shown that they are knowledgeable and dedicated to the role. Senior sheriffs are able to answer most questions. They may not represent the department at DCV but can at MCV. So, same deal as the sheriff sergeant, except they have a bit more responsibilities. Sheriff officers. Sheriff officers are fully trained members of the department. They may not represent at the MCV without a more senior officer present. Sheriff recruit are new to the department and have not been fully trained up. They may not represent in court. Full stop. That doesn't mean that you can't, if you get, if you get asked to do bailiff, you can't do that. It doesn't mean that. It means if someone calls you up to the stand, you can't go up to the stand. Okay?
Yep.
Call signs. You can choose a service number from 0 to 97, with the one exception, which is 95. No, 65, I mean. Service number 99 is reserved for the sheriff or acting sheriff. Service number 98 is reserved to the deputy sheriff. I have 16 as mine. So, yeah. Service number 65 is not to be used as his call sign was retired on the 9th of the 4th, 2023. May she rest in peace. That was Anya Ghost. Or Anna Ghost. I think it was Anna.
875 AV, yep.
Yep. Yeah, you would know of her.
I knew of her.
Yeah.
Never actually met her.
Yeah, she was nice. I had a little bit to do with her before she passed. But yeah. If you're working with VicPol or doing non-court related duties, your duty number will be 1. So, for example, if I'm trooping out and about doing stuff, I'd be 116. Okay. If you're on court related duties, your duty number would be 0. So, I'd be 016. If you're doing a 2-up with VicPol unit or part of a sheriff operation, your duty number would be 2. So, I'd be 216. If you're manning the station, your duty number would be 3. So, 316 is what I'd be. Which I am at the moment. I just need to set my status. Forgot about that. Okay. If you want, before we go any further, you can clock on. So, just in emails. So just go to the clock on, clock off bot, register your details, and then you'll be all good. One thing I do need to check. Have you gotten your job role yet?
No.
No? I'm guessing you don't have it in the main emails either?
In the city email. What?
Yeah, city emails. You don't have sheriff job role?
I don't even have AV on there either. So.
Okay, well, you have to have sheriff there. Otherwise, once you go off the sheriff job role, you won't be able to get back on it.
Yeah, no, it's not there.
Yeah, I will ask someone. I should check who's actually technically available. No, that's that one. I'll just, even though she's not in at the moment, I'll get her to give it to you a bit later. If she can. She'll be able to do the one in emails, but yeah.
Yeah.
She might just need to give it to you a bit later. What's your name? David. David. What's your last name?
Ace.
Sorry?
Ace.
Ace. Evan Ace. Yeah, fast for you. She'll get to it when she can, I'm pretty sure. So, have you registered your details in any emails yet?
That's what I was doing. I was trying to remember what I was doing.
You might as well get some time. Not that it's really counted yet till next month, but anyway. At least normally with the different departments it's not. December is your free month to do what you like.
Yeah, the same with AV and whatever else.
No announcement's been put out about it in corrections or sheriffs yet, but anyway. I might.
Locked on.
So you clocked on?
Yes.
Okay. Let me double check that it's correct. I can't remember if I clocked on. Yeah, I did. Yep, very good. So, yeah. When you're signing in to the MDT, your call sign will be SRF, your duty number, then your badge number. An example is below. I've already given you one, but there's another example anyway if you want to look at it. I recommend going off your corrections call sign. You know, using part of it for your call sign. It's usually
I don't have corrections.
Oh,
Yet.
you don't? Then how do you have the
No.
corrections key card?
Magistrate.
Oh, okay.
That's I've only got the prison key card, which gets me into the gate here, and the courthouse, obviously.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you won't need that once you get the Vicpol one.
No.
So yeah, all good.
I am happy to give the card back to Orson if you don't want to deal with it.
It doesn't bother me one way or the other, but you're probably better off
No.
giving it back to Orson because he probably needs some for
When he does some.
yeah, when he does inductions and stuff. It's just because you'll have the Vicpol one, which will do everything that the corrections one can do plus more.
Yep.
So radio
And I've just got to
procedures.
remember where I have access to.
You will
in
have
what role.
access to everything.
Yeah, no. That's what I said. I just have to remember where I'm allowed to be on each role.
It's so with the sheriffs, it's basically everywhere. But yeah, if you're on the VicPol job role, you just can't go into the courtroom and stuff. Even though you've got the VicPol key card. The VicPol key card.
Yep.
Even the corrections key card wouldn't allow you to. It just basically allows you to open a few more locks. That's about all it does. Which is handy for us.
Yeah.
It just, yeah. One of them things. Anyway, so code 1 is when you're on patrol / driving. Code 2 is arrived at station / unavailable at station. Code 4 is a traffic code 6 is unavailable / busy. Code 9, officer under duress. What the hell have I done? Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what I just did. Okay.
No idea.
So, the MDT, we will go to that link. I'm pretty sure it's clickable. Yes, good. In a minute. Actually, might do that now. Just watch this video and when it decides it wants to. There we go. Okay, so you'll have your job role in the main emails. It's just now waiting on the one in city. Okay. What was I thinking of? Oh, yes. Alright, give me a second, I'll just go back. Where is this? Oh, that's different again. Okay. Give me a second. Sorry, just trying to do something. Should be able to. Where is that? I don't know. Whatever. I'll worry about that a little later, I think. Unless, give me a second. Sorry, I'm getting a bit delayed. Just keep in mind that all MDT searches are logged and can be viewed by IBAC, police leadership, the sheriff, and government investigators. Where is that? Only ever use the Leap database appropriately. So, you know, no being silly with it. No searching things up for your own interests, stuff like that. There. Okay. Looking up for personal gain, things up for personal gain, curiosity, or utilizing such information not in a manner not covered in this booklet will result in termination or potential court proceedings. This is to comply with the Privacy Act. There was something I meant to do last night. Anyway.
Looking at the duress, how many accidental duresses do you have?
Not many.
Backspace and insert right next to each other.
Yeah. No, not many. It's hard to accidentally duress. What you're more likely going to do is put a call for assistance in with your end muscle. Yeah. So there's more ways to duress than what's up there. There's your F6 muscle as well. There's your F8 muscle, your T muscle. There's a few ways to do it. It's just, I'd recommend the backspace plus insert, personally. Or insert slash.
I also have something that would make it easier for the slash duress.
Yeah. It's up to you, but, overall, out of the main, ones there, that is the fastest by far. There's an example down the bottom of what will come up if you request assistance. Similar to if you request, if you dress. Anyway, you should have your job roles soon, if not now.
I do, yes.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, so there you go. Moves up to. So when you what to do when checking unpaid fines. When you approach an individual to check unpaid fines, either due to a traffic stop or due to a police tip-off, always introduce yourself first. Well, you could do that. That is one of the first things you should do, but you can also go ask them like how their day is, how's it going, something like that. And then introduce yourself.
Have a conversation.
Yeah.
Not just a transaction.
Yes. But make sure you do introduce yourself. That is something you must do. With me, I most people I don't even have to introduce myself to, because I walk up to their car and they know instantly who it is. It's like, no point introducing myself if they already know who I am. Run an MDT check using your F6 search persons and check the financial records tab. If they have overdue amounts, ensure that they are government fees, so license, fines or other fees. You may use this tool to help you calculate the right amount. That tool is not just here in the handbook, it is also in the what's the channel called? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Something like what is it? Do with documents. Sheriff documents. That's the one. Because I get confused between the corrections one and the sheriff one. They have different names. Sheriffs do not provide debt collection for private entities. There's still stuff we can do for private entities, but that's not one of them. But we'll get into that a bit later. Once you have confirmed the amount overdue for government fines, inform the person of the outstanding debt and instruct them to make full payment. There are different rules depending on how much debt a person owes. All debts until 400... that's incorrect. All debts can be dealt with as sheriff recruit by themselves. That's what it should be saying.
So that obviously recently changed?
Not recently, no. It's just hasn't been updated. Note on vehicle patrols. when doing vehicle patrols, there are a few things to keep in mind. We are not police. We do not pursue under any circumstance. We do not go to the calls for assistance unless Vicpol have specifically gotten on our radio and asked us to come to it. Okay? That's the only time we go to calls for assistance is if Vicpol's jumped on our radio and said, can we get a sheriff down here? And then they usually give you a reason as to why they want you. But yeah, that's the only time you go to calls for assistance, is if you're requested to. If the ANPR picks up a debt and the person is driving, signal them to pull over using your lights and a quick blip of the siren. If they refuse to stop or leave the scene of a code 4, contact the police.
Ring, ring.
And use sleep details game. Give me a sec.
It's your phone, but I'm...
Hello, Oliver.
Hello, Stephen. I've got a question
Yeah?
about MFB.
Yeah?
I was out on a call with a recruit, and he's head popped, and I don't think he's coming back. And he head popped with a hose out, and I can't seem to put it away.
Ooh, that's a bit tricky. Yeah.
Do I just drive back to the station with the hose still attached?
Yeah, if you can't unattach it, then you don't have much of an option. Unless you do have the ability to make things vanish, if that makes sense.
I don't believe so.
You'd have to have a white stamp if you were able to.
No, I don't.
Or be police. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be your only other option then, is to drive back to the station and put the truck away. Just see how it goes. If you do run into issues, try to drive it back, let me know and I can come and help you out.
Alright.
But give that a go. If it starts, like making the truck do weird things, just let me know.
Like
and I
almost flinging me across the map?
Yeah, stuff like that.
Alright, yeah. I'll give you a call back if anything happens.
Yeah, if it starts acting weird, let me know. I'll come down and sort it out for you.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alright.
just in the middle of induction at the moment, but yeah, I can definitely quickly break it down.
TBT's on duty as well with Jack.
Yeah, I don't think TBT would be able to. Oh, you could.
Jack will.
Yeah, Jack. Yeah, TBT's on duty and Jack's on duty, so he might best if it's acting a bit funky, give him a call. Ask for Jack. Tell him that your fire truck's acting a bit funky and you need a bit of a hand.
And he should know what I mean by that.
He'll understand when he gets there. Just main thing is put a call into him and he'll be able to come down and help you sort it out. He will have the same abilities as me, to make it go poof if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think TBT, all of them can, I think, because they got the impound.
Thanks for the help, Stephen.
No worries. All good. Bye. Yeah,
because our impound option works everywhere.
Yeah.
Because of the flatbed issue.
Yeah. I'm just, best if he calls Jack, though. Let Jack...
Correct.
Let Jack deal with it.
I'd rather not teach all of TBT how to do that.
Yeah. Same. It's more a thing that, leadership sort of deal,
Yeah.
Let leadership sort of deal with it. It doesn't matter if they're not part of MFB or whatnot, but it's more let leadership deal with it. They have, let's just say, a bit more knowledge about certain things than most general people. Okay. If they refuse to stop or leave the scene of a code 4, I wouldn't bother doing this, but you can contact the police and use the leaked details gained from their license plate to register the debt in emails. Wouldn't bother. No point calling the police. They'll just tell you, put a warrant out. because they can't do anything, you know, other than just keep an eye out for it. Even then, without a warrant, it's a bit hard for them to do much. You can also place a warrant out in lieu of contacting the police. That's what I would recommend. Give the person... I'll send you a couple of warrants that I've done up. Give the person a phone call after the debt has been registered to inform them of what they owe. You must abide by all road rules at all times. The only time you're permitted to use a siren and break road rules is when responding to a lockdown or other threat of the courtroom, or if the judge, so Orson, or I'm pretty sure it's only the judge, we'll get into that a bit later, but anyway, tells you that you can speed, like if they want you to get to the MRC quickly, for example, that's when they'd tell you to do that. Where was I up to? If the police charge you with a traffic infringement, do not complain, be polite and improve your driving. If you pick up multiple infringements, you may have your license revoked, which means you'll lose your job because you can't do your job without a license. By the way, I should have asked, can I see your license?
Yes.
While you do that, patrols are only to detect fines using the ANPR or to inspect the streets around the courtroom, not to detect crime. 16th. Okay, make sure you
I've got
get
to
that
renew it very
renewed.
soon.
Because you can't be out on a expired driver's license.
Yeah, I'm the same. Any job I have, they're all driving.
Yeah, but
except the magistrate.
yeah, if we catch you with an expired driver's license, you may end up with talking to and eventually lose your job if you do not fix it up.
I'll make sure mine's done. All good.
Shouldn't have to worry about criminal history. Yep, that's all good. Yeah, thought that would be, but something we got to check.
Yeah, everyone checks me all the time. They all go, oh.
Oh. No, I'm not like that. I'm like, yes! So, what to do when checking unpaid fines? Continued. If the debt is under 10,000, the entire sum must be paid immediately. So, there's no two ifs or buts about that. If they don't pay on the spot, well, yeah. There's other things that happen. If non-compliant, suspend their license, and you can put a request for impounding their vehicle in impound request. Request an impound of $250 for a period of 1 month. A lot of the time we just put a request in and let them leadership sort it out. If the debt is over 10,000 and under 60,000, the entire sum must be paid within 3 weeks. Using your own judgment as to what's reasonable. It's up to you. You can give them 3 weeks for 10,000. There's no harm in doing that. Just gives them a long time to pay it off. They don't have to pay as much each week, but don't give them 1 week to pay off 60,000. If it's 60,000, you should be giving them 3 weeks, not 1. Because 1 week is not reasonable. So you can arrange a payment plan for them to pay off their debt without requiring immediate settlement. If non-compliant, suspend their license. You can put in a request for impounding their vehicle in impound request. Additionally, inform them that further non-compliance may result in an enforcement warrant being issued by the courts for assets such as cars to be seized and sold off. If the debt is over 60,000, under 100,000, the entire sum must be paid within 4 weeks. Same goes for above for this one as well, but inform them additionally that should their debt cross 100,000, that their bank accounts will automatically be frozen, meaning that they will only be able to deposit money and will not be able to withdraw. And it only gets unfrozen, so even if they drop below 100,000 again, it'll only get unfrozen after the next tsunami. So, yeah, just something you can let them know. They'll come up to you and ask, oh, can I get my bank account unfrozen? You can't. It's impossible. Tell them, clear your debt, and it'll get unfrozen automatically. So, debts over 100,000. For debts over 100,000, payment plans are not an option. The debtors' options are as follows. They either pay on the spot. Individuals may settle their full debt immediately. They can forfeit assets. Individuals may voluntarily transfer ownership of a listed vehicle, property or asset equal in value to the value of the debt. Ensure this is documented. Good luck figuring out how much a vehicle's worth or a property, though most properties are worth a couple of mil. Good luck figuring out assets as well, you know. Vehicle seizure. If no payment or forfeiture is made, the sheriff office may seize the vehicle on the spot. Then if they refuse all options and they just say, no, we're not doing any of this, you can give them a detention for a flat 60 weeks. Depending on the debt and amount of history, the court may impose further penalties. Also, on that, I will grab it and I'll send it to you as well. We can actually even give them 90 weeks if they drive off from the stop. Just remember, anything to do with detention, where they go to prison, doesn't clear their debt. Okay?
Yeah.
Their debt still remains. It's just a punishment. What do I have to... Sheriff announcements. Event announcements. No. Sheriff's announcements. Induction announcements is not the one. There, Sheriff's office announcements. By the way, just have a look at announcements. There's a new thing there, just at the very bottom, to do with
The prison. Section?
Yeah.
Yep.
We will go there after we're finished here, and I'll give you a bit of a show around if we get time. No. Where are you? Where are you? Dear? Here somewhere there. Where's message? Okay, there's that. And then... Just remember, no getting on VicPol radio. Not a good thing. You will get in trouble.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sorry, this next one's a bit big, so it's got to go as well. Just open it and read it. Just a bit more information. And there's also a bit of... It's all in announcements if you go back far enough. But I just put it in there for you, that way you don't have to go looking through it to try and find it. Okay.
No, that makes sense.
So yeah, you can give them up to 90 weeks for some situations. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Who's up to? Following up on unregistered debt. If a debt has been registered, we need to make sure that we call the individuals to follow up on payment or confirm that they are refusing to pay. Check the call logs channel to make sure that we have not already made contact with them recently, and call their number. When calling, if they do not pick up, use the bot command ! Call, first name, last name, NA. If they do pick up, well, then you introduce yourself as follows. Hi, I am da 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 da. You just ask, is now a good time to talk? And once you're finished, you do the same thing with bot commands. ! Call, first name, last name, and then what happened on that call. Then you ask them to come down to Sheriff 900 or the Sheriff's office on Innocence Boulevard, right next to the courthouse, so that you can confirm payment of their debts or arrange a plan. They must attend before we clear their debts. Inform them that repeated failure to attend will result in further legal action. Okay? Warrants, I've got some better ones. But yeah, it gives you a bit of info anyway. If you attempt a traffic stop, code 4, and an individual decides to evade, you will need to write a warrant. So they can be detained for debt recovery purposes. Underneath there, an ID confirmed warrant is only for when they have shown you their ID. Anything else is ID unconfirmed. Okay? So if you're writing out a warrant, it's ID unconfirmed.
Yeah.
Give me a couple of minutes. I will find... No. Nope. Nope. 3 days. did you do that? Message. There's that one. That's for if you do it through the courts, you know, if someone flies out. Like when you've charged them or they never turned up, you'd use one like that. Anything in brackets gets replaced. There could be some other things that get replaced as well. If, you know, depending on the situation, but generally as a whole, all you have to do is replace what's in the what you call it, brackets, the square looking brackets. Okay, with that one.
Yep.
Where am I? And here is one for if you're out and about. You obviously change it to arrest or questioning based on what sort of warrant you're trying to do. And whether it's a one for ID confirmed or unconfirmed. With the questions, you don't need them if it is a warrant for arrest. But you can still have questions if you want. Okay?
Yeah.
No one will get up you for leaving questions in there. Make sure if you do leave them in there that you fix them up. That way they work in with what actually happened. Those ones that are in there are more examples. Okay? Of how you should do the questions. Basically what you're trying to do is to trap them in a lie.
Yeah.
You know, with the questioning. You know, if they have nothing to hide, they won't lie. But if they have something to hide, they will lie. Joint activities with VicPol pairing units. The sheriff... Sorry. The sheriff looking to go on duty should approach a VicPol officer and ask if they don't mind doing a paired patrol. The two units, VicPol and Sheriff, will be in their own cars and follow each other on their patrols, providing mutual assistance where appropriate. Usually, 90% of the time, this will be with the highway.
Yeah.
For traffic stops, speed compliance activities, and other VicPol activities, the sheriff will simply attend the scene and assist the police if requested. Okay? You never ever go up to a scene and go, hey, you know, I want to get in here and do some stuff. You know? You never force yourself into it. Okay? Do that. Wow.
Yeah.
That will end up with, you know, you will have a talking to by two different people usually. Not always, but usually. Because you've broken two separate rules. Okay? But yeah. During the stop, the sheriff can run the identities of any individuals or check the plates of cars to see if there are any outstanding fines. If there are fines, the VicPol or sheriff officer may conduct an arrest whilst payment of these fines is negotiated. It's not really an arrest per se, it's more detained. But anyway.
Yeah.
Joint activities with VicPol continued. RBT, safe vehicle safety and fine enforcement checkpoint. VicPol officers and sheriff officers will set up stationary checkpoint requiring vehicles to pull into an inspection area. VicPol officers will use the situation to conduct road breathing tests. I think it should be breath, but anyway. Vehicle safety inspections or license compliance, while the sheriff officer will check the individuals for outstanding fines. Combined radar traps and fine enforcement stops. This involves a sheriff unit being stationed on a heavily travelled road with a highway officer further down the road from them. The sheriff will be using the ANPR to detect fines on passing vehicles, while the highway officer is using radar to check for speed infringements. If a sheriff detects someone with unpaid fines, they call the highway officer, who can then conduct a traffic stop. Okay. Oh, I got up too early today. Criminal record searches.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. Individuals and businesses can request a criminal record search for either themselves or prospective employees. For this to occur, they will need to come down to the station, and if the search is for themselves, they will need... is not for themselves, I should say. They will need to either have the person there to give permission or have a signed document granting permission. This is just a simple MDT search where you will copy all the charges they have had and send to an email address of their choice. There is a fee involved. Involved, which you will take from individuals prior to the records lookup. Registered businesses are able to create a tab in their respective channels. After receiving the payment from each search, you keep what you were given for the checks that you have completed. Talking about checks, I did tell someone. Oh, good, Alicia did it. That's good. Okay. Courts, lawyers, and businesses that have their respected channels in emails can request background checks there instead of heading down to the station. Office of Legal Representation, it's $250 per person. Individual is $500 per person. So every individual that wants their name run, it's $500. Businesses, $1,000 per employee. This includes lawyers representing a client. The courts, government agency, AV, CFA, VicPol, DPS, IBAC, or IPP are $0. Do not try charging them or you will get in trouble. A note on financial records. While we do not collect private debts, a business may request that you check a person's financial record to see if they owe the business any money, unpaid invoices. This will cost the business $750 per person that we look up. You will only send them any unpaid invoices that belong to that company. Do not provide information of any other money being owed. If no money is owed to the business, the fee is non-refundable, and you will inform the business that no money is outstanding towards them. Sorry, I'm trying not to fall asleep here while reading this. Remind the business that we cannot follow up on their debts for them. They will need to begin their own debt recovery procedures. Advise that they can submit a court application to force a payment, including having their assets sold to pay off debt or secure a return of a product such as a car. You would know more about that than I would.
What was that? Sorry, that last one.
That they can submit a court application to force a payment.
Yes.
You'd know more about that than I would. We've modified the way you get selected / eligible for police. You must be in at least 2 DPS departments, one being corrections, the other sheriff's, Mel Roads department, or parks. You have to be in 2 of those, but one must be sheriff's or corrections. Okay. So you can have all of them. You can have none of them. None just means you don't ever get in. You could have one, which means you don't get in. Yeah. Okay. Pretty simple. The leaders then send recommendations based on behaviour. Therefore, it's not a requirement to be fully ticked off, but it may look better if you do. And that's the final slide for that handbook. Okay. Ooh. Same deal again, enjoyment, okay? There's the outfit. Also, when not wearing the vest, always have the taser holster on. No accessories apart from the standard prescription glasses.
Yeah.
In the court sheriff station on the 2nd floor of the courthouse. As you know, there's a designated area for holding prisoners pre-trial or until corrections arrives if they're guilty. We have a security room equipped with surveillance cameras. That's why we can record in the courthouse while, you know, there's even if there's a, what's it called? MCV? No, DCV. District Courts of Victoria. Because MCV is magistrates. So yeah, DCV, if that's why we can record it then. Even though we don't have a physical body cam. Court roles. The sheriff officer responsible for maintaining court-related security. Sheriff's office is ensuring that the court is safe and the court is related. The court is safe for everyone involved, I should say. To do our job properly, we're given several rights/jobs. Sheriff officers assigned to court duties are allowed to carry weapons. I get to carry a big gun anytime I'm on duty for courts. Whoops. I'm sure you've seen it. This one. Yeehaw! See?
Yeah, right.
Yep. So, certain people in the courtroom will have this gun on them. Not everyone though. Sheriff officers may assist someone for violation of court rules. Oh, arrest, I mean, not assist. Or due to security risk to the court. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I'm trying not to fall asleep. Sheriff officers may search individuals as a condition to entry to the courtroom. Sheriff officers may evict or deny entry from the courtroom for any reason, for any individual for any reason. Sheriff officers will issue charges and sentence on behalf of the magistrate or magistrate. The sheriff's officers will ensure that everyone remains in their allocated areas during proceedings. We guard the front entrance metal detector in order to search for relevant people. Opposite side of this also equipped metal detector. The main courthouse, a minimum of 2 sheriff officers must be downstairs to search any member of the public before before entry is allowed.
Yeah, we read all that.
Yeah. Individuals entering the court to be ID'd and then checked for any active criminal warrants unless exemption applies. So like, what are they called in VicPol?
Commissioners and
IPG, I think? Or detectives or something like that.
cert and all that.
No, not cert.
No, not cert.
I can't think of what they are. But anyway, doesn't matter. They are also to be fully searched. No weapons or articles deemed dangerous are allowed in the courts. This includes VicPol weapons. The Sheriff's Office has final say in the department. If individuals are non-compliant, they are to be refused entry and asked to leave clearly, given a written F10 move on document if required. If they do not, what's that word? Leave, that's it, that's where I was up to. Detain them and contact a higher ranking sheriff officer or the presiding official who will likely take further action against the individual. At the end of the day, sheriff officers are officers of the court. Court is the property. Court property is the jurisdiction of the sheriff station and will be protected by us at all times. please make yourself aware and updated on the No Entry channel. Okay, those people in there aren't allowed in the courts ever. Okay. Court officials are judges, magistrates, clerks of the court, and sheriff officers who are permitted in all areas of the court, and in case of judges, magistrates, and sheriffs, they are not to be searched or impeded in their duties. Approval needed. The well and the bench are sacred areas. Entry into these is only to occur if the presiding official permits or requests it. Otherwise, the sheriff officer should prevent people from entering these areas. Jury, only appointed juryman to the jury box, nobody else. Public, the gallery is open to members of the public. No member of the public may enter without being vetted. So searched and checked, ID checked. See next page for an image of the courtroom. I'm sure you know what it's like. Been there how many times?
Not that many, but enough.
Yeah. You know, even if it was 10, that would be plenty to know the courtroom layout. So, before providing evidence or testimony in the magistrate's court, individuals must recite either an oath or affirmation.
Oath or affirmation.
That the
One is to the
information they
religion.
will provide, to the courts is truthful. While I look at it, if you believe in God, oath. If you don't believe in God, it's affirmation.
Yeah, one's to religion, one's to the court.
Yes. I'm not going to read it, but yeah, you can read it in your own time. Members of the police have taken an oath upon commencement of their duties and need not recite the affirmation or oath unless they are having unless they have had prior incidents that could cast reasonable doubt upon their character, such as providing false documents or OBAC actions. Sorry, I'm struggling. Courtroom security. One sheriff officer, known as bailiff, must always be in the well to assist the presiding official to ensure that nobody enters without authority. Their main job is the magistrate. You do not...
It's essentially what I was doing with one of them the other day.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have a sheriff.
Yep. Oh, sorry, I'm falling asleep. I'm trying to read this. It's hard. The next
I've already read it. So you
sheriff
can move on
officer.
if you want.
No, I gotta read it. Unfortunately.
I know.
The next sheriff officer available should stand in the public gallery, ensure everyone is searched before seating, and sending them to their correct locations. That doesn't really happen. Same thing with them standing in the lobby. That doesn't really happen. At no time should the presiding official not have a sheriff officer with them. However, do not invade their privacy by always sticking with them. If they are in their chambers, stay posted outside unless they ask you to come in. Or you need to go in for whatever reason. Sometimes that can happen too. Lawyers are to be searched upon entry, as are their clients. Lawyers on both parties are to wait in the public gallery until the presiding official calls them into the well. Well, normally they go straight into the well because that's where the table is. Okay. Lawyers and clients are to be treated with respect. However, remember that they're still members of the public and need to comply with the courthouse rules. If a lawyer fails to show proper respect to the court or to you, notify the presiding official immediately. Lawyers and clients are also required to follow proper dress code when appearing in the courtroom, just like the general public. Please ensure that lawyers are either registered for DCV cases. I don't know how that works, but anyway. That makes no sense, that part. Anyway.
It would have been also registered, but
Yeah.
we'll go with that.
Lawyers continued. If a registered lawyer, social or student with either office wishes to speak to a client in private, without there being a court case, they are allowed to use the offices downstairs on either side of the lobby. Sheriff officer might has to be present, maybe outside the room for privacy reasons, to let the lawyer and client in/out. Always vet the lawyer and the client before letting them in, but give them respect and privacy once they're done. Once they're all clear, I mean. Wait, why am I doing that? I'm thinking. General public. Okay, all members of the public, including lawyers that are not currently representing, members of the police force who are not prosecuting, any court officials other than judiciary officials not having, not involved in the court case, must remain in the public gallery only. Boy, I'm falling asleep here. All members of the public are to be searched upon or prior to entering the courtroom. Refusal will see them evicted from the premises, as all cases of public recording such photos with phones or video cameras, or cameras I should say, are allowed in the magistrate's court. However, no recording of any kind is permitted in the DCB. Oh boy. Sorry. In the magistrate's court. However, where is that there? Oh, so no recording of any kind is permitted in DCV or Supreme cases without approval from the judge presiding. You do not hold onto any items that anyone... for anyone. This includes members of the public, EMS. They had to put their prohibited items away before being allowed access to the courthouse. That includes ammo. Anything that can be used as a weapon, they have to put away. People entering the courtroom for DCV must be dressed appropriately. Fully enclosed shoes, no shorts. Shirts with sleeves at least to the elbow. No shirts that do not cover all the skin from neck to waist are permitted. No headwear including novelty ears or masks. Police SOG are exempt from having to remove their masks. No sunglasses. Clear prescription style glasses are fine. No nasal lip piercings. No cuts. Motorcycle club vest or gang affiliated clothing, including pocket rags. Casual wear is permitted for MCV within reason and should be should be what was up to? Yeah, anyway. Also, no sunglasses unless they have a written F10 document from a microparamedic stating that they are prescription. So there is that. Sorry, next slide. Caution rules, not going to read the whole thing, but I'll read some key bits. When you take custody of the defendant from Melbourne Police or Melrose or whatever, Pole, whatever, it doesn't really matter where they come from. Where is it? When you take custody of the defendant from Melbourne, inform them in clear measured voice. Hi, sir, madam. I am Sheriff Officer Stephen Palms. If before a magistrate, you must refer to them as Your Honour, Sir, or Madam all times. If before a judge, you if before a magistrate, you must refer to them as Your Honour, Sir, or Madam at all times. If before a judge, you must refer to them as Your Honour, Your Worship, or Your Lordship. If the individual is wearing anything on their head that is obscuring their eyes, you will need to remove the hat, mask, accessory, etc. And then yes, they'd like you to repeat it. Okay. That's better. It's not so hard on your poor old eyes. Courtrooms, codes and phrases. Code blue, police assistance required. Non-involved sheriffs to contact police immediately. Code red, ambulance assistance required. Non-involved sheriffs to contact AV immediately. Code orange, survey assistance required. Code white, Evacuate everyone from the building as soon as possible. Make sure to explain why. Code Amber, potential security risk here. Make sure the secure. Make sure VIP is secure and send additions. Lockdown. Ensure nobody enters any area of the courtroom. Tasers and firearms may be drawn in preparation at this time. Any VIPs should be locked down. Should be locked and moved into the chamber hall, including the jury. Once this is done, the public should be moved to the injury box. I don't know if that's a thing. Anyway. Gunfire spotted at my location. All sheriffs to either assist or lock down VIPs. All weapons may be drawn. Code U, unruly individual here. Request assistance to be used if within earshots of a person. Code A, detaining an individual here. You just keep going down. Anyway, sorry, I've fallen asleep. Dealing with pre-trial prisoners. When police bring an individual into the courtroom, they surrender custody to the sheriff's office. Note the name of the individual and ask if there's anything you should know about them. You should know about the prisoner. Anyway, same deal. Make sure you search the prisoner regardless of whether the police have already. For MCV, the prisoner is not to change clothes, even if it would normally violate the court rules. Take the prisoners either to the defense desk if their case is up now, or hold them in the hall until their case is ready. Give me a minute. I need to think about a drink. Yeah, I won't make it through this otherwise.
I'm about to go do the same.
Yeah. Okay, I'll meet you when you're back.
Okay.
I just got to think about
Yeah, if you're there, I'm ready.
Yep. After the case, if the individual is not being imprisoned, take them out front of the courthouse and release them. Alternatively, take them into the hall for transport to the prison if they're being imprisoned. Ensure any charges they have been found guilty of are applied prior to them leaving the courtroom. Corrections is to be contacted at this point via radio for transport to the prison. If no corrections officers are available, the sheriff's officers are to transport them to the MRC. If the inmate is a high-profile or dangerous individual, a VicPol escort will be required if there are not enough police officers on duty. VicPol will take the individual to the MRC without sheriff assistance. In either case, should police be retaking custody of the individual unless we only have one sheriff officer available, in which case ensure that the charges are applied, then hand them over to the police. Okay. Escorting magistrates. When escorting a magistrate into the MRC or Bolingbroke Penitentiary, there are a few things to keep in mind. No lethal weapons such as your Smith & Wesson 40 or taser should be on you while inside the prison yard. Actually, we are now allowed tasers in the prison yard, but not the Smith & Wesson, obviously. As to make sure that no inmates are able to attempt to grab the firearm. While in the prison yard, you are only allowed to have your ASP baton on you while you're escorting the magistrate. You are a sheriff, not a corrections officer, to which your job is not to watch over the inmates. Your job is to make sure that the magistrate is safe at all times. You are not to tase or hit any inmates unless they are attacking you or the magistrate. When responding from the station to Bolingbroke while on an escort with the chief magistrate or judge, you are to drive normal as you would on everyday patrols, following all road rules, unless instructed to by the chief magistrate or judge to respond priority one. Yeah, that was what I was talking about earlier. I couldn't remember if the chief magistrate was one that could tell you to do that, but yes, he is. Who is our chief magistrate at the moment? Do you know? You there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the chief magistrate at the moment?
I think he's only just gotten back. Might be Cookie, maybe.
Cookie? Oh, okay.
I'll have a quick look.
Yeah.
Whoever's above Scuff, above honourable best.
Okay. So, isn't Honourable Best, isn't Orson the judge? At least I thought he was.
Yeah, he is the judge. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I get confused.
Yeah, I don't know who has chief magistrate. Is another
Okay.
one.
Unless assisting with courtroom security, sheriff or judge will notify you prior. This is during DCV case only. They can assist That's just, yeah. Basically, VicPol can assist. Okay, if it's a DCV case and the sheriff or the judge has said they can. Or responding to a crime/call for assistance from the courtroom, not the general public. Police must abide by these guidelines. Formal uniform must be worn, no hats and vests. If off duty, they are to be treated as a member of the public. No firearms whatsoever unless assisting with security. Exemptions
Yeah.
may... What was that?
Your chief magistrate is Justin J.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Continue.
Exemptions may only be made by the judge. No blunt weapons, flashlights or tasers unless the presiding official says otherwise. Police are not permitted to hinder or search an on-duty court official on court property. You are not to hold anything for Victoria Police. They are to put it away first. Always be polite when dealing with the police. However, their powers are limited in the courthouse compared to yours. If the presiding official instructs them to be detained and charged with contempt or removed from the courtroom, you will need to enforce that rule upon them. Be professional and polite if this occurs, both during and after the event. If they continue, arrest them and have them seen before a presiding official. Send the Sheriff of Victoria a message to state who they are and why they've been charged. Okay. Court threat levels. You may have noticed that we have a court threat level channel in the emails. The sheriff or deputy sheriff, the only ones who can adjust the threat level based on the threat level difference. Different policies may come into effect. These can be found here and only apply to court duty. So yeah, you can't ask anyone else to change the threat level. Only the sheriff and deputy sheriff can. Threat level 0, 2 sheriff's officers are required for MCV and DCV to be open. Sheriff officers are not to wear vests inside the courtroom. Equipment available: pistol, taser, baton. Threat level 1, MCV must have at least 2 sheriff officers before opening. DCV must have 3 sheriff officers before opening. Vests must be worn. Sheriff officers may refuse entry to people for minor suspicions. Equipment, same as threat level 0. Threat level 2. MCV must have 3 sheriff officers before opening, 4 recommended. DCV must have 4 sheriff officers before opening, or police assistance. Vests must be worn. Sheriff officers may refuse entry for any reason. Obviously, you can't just say, oh, I don't like the sound of your voice and refuse entry for that. That's not good. That's not a good reason. Yeah, you gotta have a bit more than that. But anyway, sheriff officers may carry beanbag guns when requested by the sheriff. Threat level 3, MCV must have 3 sheriff officers before opening, 4 recommended. DCV must have 4 sheriff officers before opening, or police assistance. Judges must be escorted, 6 officers recommended. Vests must be worn. Sheriff officers may refuse entry for any reason. Sheriff officers must carry a beanbag. No beanbag shotgun. No approval needed. Sheriff may assign some officers to swap this for a lethal 2-hander. Well, I've already got a lethal 2-hander weapon, technically. But yeah. So that's threat levels. Charging a suspect. Okay. Once the case is concluded, the presiding official will hand down the sentence. Make sure you're paying attention here and jot down on a notepad. This may include the need to change the charge the defendant with the sentence the presiding official issues. Note some charges may come with a prison sentence called indictable charges. The presiding official will inform you of the length at the time of sentencing. The process for issuing charges to a suspect is as below. You open your F6 muscle, you go to offender processing, charges are automatically issued and applied. Offender history, to an offender's history and chosen via the charge offender section. Image 2. All indictable charges require DNA of the suspect to be taken and placed on file, even if it is already on file. An indictable charge is marked with an orange circle, image 3. And that's it. And there we go. That's all the handbooks. Good riddance. I don't mind not having to read anymore. Ah, it's a lot of
I
reading.
bet you'll be glad.
Close that now. It's good. We can leave the emails, but just before you do, I'll just get rid of the waiting induction. Waiting. Where is that one? You're waiting induction. There. Oh. I can do it this way. The waiting induction. I did just see it. I've got to remember where that was. Waiting induction. There. You're no longer awaiting induction. There you go. Okay, we'll go get you set up. If you want to come with me. Won't need your tablet. Okay, so you want to grab your gear. You will need sometimes it's easier to put the armor on through here. You just get the police bulletproof vest and stick that on. Just one. Then you have a service shotgun, which you don't touch.
So it was combat, taser,
Pistol, taser,
nightstick.
nightstick, flashlight, fire extinguisher if you want one. Doesn't hurt to have it in court.
I've already got one, and I've always got a
Med
flashlight.
kits, 2 med kits. Make sure you got 2 of them. Bandage, evidence bag, pistol ammo box, police access card, and armor if you want it. But only grab one out. The heavy, compass and...
Yeah. And I only need corrections radio. I don't need the police radio, do I?
Correct.
Correct.
You
Cool.
don't take that police radio.
No, I ain't touching it.
Yep. What do I have in my locker? Yep. So your lockers are here. If you ever get to VicPol, this is how you swap between sheriffs and VicPol. I've got to put those back at some point. Open locker. is that? I don't want the SMG ammo. I can put the SMG back. We're going to go out and about. Can't have pepper spray on me. Helmet. Can't have that one. They got to be able to see your face.
It was set on it. That's all good.
Yeah, they
I'll
got to
get
be
rid
able
of
to see
that
your
soon.
face, but yeah. I do suggest fixing up my pants.
Yeah, I'm setting up the rest of it now.
Get black is better, or dark blue. Don't go grey. I can tell you what ones I've got.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's do that.
Right. It's legs and pants. So it's either 332 or 331, depending on what you use. So, yeah, that's it. And then shoes is 26 or 25. Yep. And obviously, nothing on your head other than an earpiece. That's the only thing you can have, because this is your court outfit. So remove the helmet.
And what's the belt under? Yeah, I'll get rid of that at the end.
Bags and parachutes.
That's the other one. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. No. Though you will want bags and parachutes. That's 239 or 240. Yep. Body armor.
I'm just gonna get rid of the helmet
is
first.
Not one. Where is it? Necks and scarves is 329 or 328. Yep. Make sure your hands and upper body are right by flexing your X muscle. They'll just show if it's sticking through anyway. So just flex your X muscle if you can. If you can't, we'll do that later. Yeah, you got the wrong ones. Okay, you want... Because I'm pretty sure... Oh no, you got the right ones. It's just the outfit. Don't worry. You all good.
That one, mate. No, that one's true. That's probably there.
No.
No, that one's tearing as well.
Yeah, you got the one you had was good.
It was tearing at the back.
They all, like, if you have a look at me, when I stick mine up, they're tears. See? And I've got the right one. Oh, how'd you get that?
That one's a couple down from the one I had.
Oh,
So that is... That is up at 11.
Because it's... You got to have gloves.
Can you get the gloves out the other way or not?
Yeah, you can go without gloves. You're supposed to have...
Yeah, well...
Oops.
I guess it's back to what I had then.
Just seeing if there is any other options.
I think there's ones with medical gloves somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't want medical gloves.
And what's this?
Anyone with gloves, it goes through.
Oh, yeah.
those ones. You can always go for these gloves. They don't. Oh no, they don't sit properly either.
Oop, oop! I think I might have got one.
Yeah, that's the option.
I don't see any tearing in mine. Which is 37.
This one's 179. So
And this one's 37, which is... No, no, the vest. How's yours with the vest on?
should be fine. It shouldn't.
Because mine gets rid of the top.
Give
When
it
I'm
a
standing
sec.
like this, though, it's fine. Yeah, yours is the same. So, yeah.
Yeah, but that's the other one. Let me go back to the gloves. Save 9p. It's got to go up. So you got that one.
Got it, I think. I think that's what I got.
Yeah, I had the open back before. So you can go to these gloves. Orange. Motorcycle gloves. Another pair of open back. Go for these sort of bluish gloves that you can change the colour of, but they need to be black.
Yeah. I think I might stick with the ones I got for now.
So you can go for these ones that I got.
What's that
179,
one?
179, 178 for you.
I'll see how I go with these ones for now. And then I've written that one down as well, so.
No.
Because that's pretty right.
Yeah. But you can't do anything about it sticking through the vest. It's just... Yeah. Yep. One of them things. Anyway. Now for you out and about. I'll keep the open back gloves, open ones for the out and about. You know, a bit cooler on your hands, you know. So you want to... All you're really changing is the shirt for this one.
Oh, yeah, I'll go get that one. Yeah. I've only done this one, so.
So you're looking
So I'll
at...
duplicate.
It's not that one, I don't think. It's 750 to 753. So it's just your shirt overlay slash jacket. I'm pretty sure is the one. And also your hands and upper body. Hands and upper body, I've got as 25. But yeah, it's up to you which one you go for.
Just getting into it.
But the pants and stuff don't change. It's just the top, your shirt.
I've got to move again. Can't see. So just the shirt, wasn't it? Which is going
Yeah.
to.
Just the shirt, overlays, and jackets, I'm pretty sure is the one. Unless that's the belt. Oh, we haven't set your belt up either. Oops. And it's got to be 753. 752. Keep going.
Is that one?
No, 750 you're looking at. 752.
That's 752 there.
Okay, that's... Oh, yes, that is the right one. Sorry, my bad. You just need to get rid of
The tearing.
the tearing. So I think it'll be back a number or two. Make sure you put your arms up to make sure it's not, tearing. Yep, looks good. As for your belt, what's that one under? Can't remember now.
What are you doing now?
Belt, shirt and accessories. It's got to be about 342. Or 341.
What did you say it was?
Shirt slash accessory, 342 or 341. No, next one, yep. Not the one with the
So that one?
Yeah. One without the taser. You don't need 3 tasers. Technically, you don't
Yeah, I've already
need
got 2.
But the way I look at it, whatever.
Yeah.
Just say that the one on your vest is a fake.
No, it's just my spare.
Yeah, that too.
I don't carry spares.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's your outfits. You can have a hat or something for the Out and About one. Also, earpieces on both if you want them. So, up to you if you want any sort of earpiece.
Yeah, probably will soon.
This is
I haven't worked out one yet.
see the one that I've got. That's the one I go for. Most people go for the white one though.
Oh yeah, that one's not too bad.
Yeah, it has a few different colours, but I went for the red because it suits me.
What
style.
number is that?
F1. What's that? It's not body. No. Next scarves, hats, misc, wouldn't it be? Yeah. It's number 3 or 2. But there's a few other options.
Oh, well, that's 2.
Yeah, but that some have, don't forget, you flex your enter muscle and you'll get different colours.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Mine is loud. Titus hasn't said anything about, for me anyway. Apparently he's pulled up some other people, but I don't know. I've had this one for yonks ever since I first flew in, so, you know, just like, eh.
Yeah, screw it. That'll do.
Yeah. You can flex your end muscle, and I think it might have different colours.
It didn't.
Oh,
But
okay.
we'll go with that.
Sure, you know the courts. I shouldn't have to show you them, should I?
No.
You've been to both? Know them inside out?
506 and this one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So I shouldn't have to show you both of them. So you just come up to this guy and request a vehicle. You can drive. Oh. Good thing I locked it. Otherwise you would have jumped in the back. So now how did we get your lights and stuff working? You gotta have... Yeah. I use different
same as you,
muscles,
cool.
so... Yeah. So just when you see
Awesome. I'll give that
Orson
to
next,
him.
just give him the key card back.
Yeah, well. Yeah, he'll use it.
Yeah.
Either that or Scuff. Not Scuff, Wanye. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, basically, give it to leadership and tell them you don't need it
Yeah.
because you got the Big 4-1.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Did he
Don't.
just...
Yeah, they will. We don't turn them on. So where are we going?
I don't know. It was a marker that you already had, I'm guessing.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just ignore it. Oops. Go 589. 598, I mean.
Ooh. We get used to the acceleration in these.
This is no acceleration.
Compared to the TBT cars, it has plenty.
Okay. Compared to the Vic Pol cars, it has none.
Oh, I know. I've driven them. Because when they waterlog them, we have to take them for a drive out of their eyes.
Yep.
And yeah, no, they've got some acceleration. And by acceleration, I mean the first initial takeoff.
Yeah. No, the one I drive, it's grip off-road is absolutely useless.
Yeah. Oh, I had to sign into MDT or something, didn't
Yes.
I?
So you do your F6 muscle. I've got to log out and log back in actually.
Just the top one or
1-6.
LEAP?
What is it?
Log in at the top or?
You go F6, go to MDT, go log in, and then choose a call sign. Well, actually, you jump on mine, yeah, which is 116. Because you're in the same vehicle. Whenever you're in the same vehicle as someone, you should be on the same call sign. Unless you're doing corrections. That's a different story. So just jump on 116 for today.
Do I put in 116 or SRF 116?
SRF 116. Always SRF. Because, like, I'm 016 in parks and corrections. So that means if I just did 016, nobody would know what I'm doing. But if I put in,
Yeah.
you know, CORR or PAW, then they know.
Yeah.
We won't. Actually, yeah, we will. Just so keep going straight, and then when you get down here, turn in. So turn in here. Okay. Don't. No, I was going to say don't worry about turning it off. But if you ever come here, and you know for whatever reason you lose your vehicle, come over to this guy, you third eye him, get job vehicle, and you can get the benefactor Imperial, and that will be this. You just have to swap it to the sheriff livery.
Yep.
Or, well, you don't even need to do that. It's got it right there actually. But yeah. But yeah, you can easily get, you know, including the Sheriff Oracle. I don't know why it's there, but anyway. Don't use it because it's broken. But yeah, you got options for Sheriff vehicles if you lose it. So when you're doing Sheriffs and you come here, just put your vehicle away and then grab it out. We won't put this one away because we're not going to be here. Oh, well, whoops.
You put it away anyway?
Oh, well. At least it's facing the right way now. Won't go all the way through this way. We'll go around, but I'll take you in through here. Just into the man trap. Just lock that one behind you, boys. So, if we have to bring someone in here for processing, we come into here. We process them in here, okay? In this little room. Or they can check in. Personally, careful.
There was two different check-ins I just seen then.
No,
There's
there's...
prison check-in and then there was check-in.
Oh, yeah. So prison check-in is if you hover over the person, third eye them. And that's how you normally will check them in. They'll walk
So
through
it must
you.
have picked up you from standing there.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's how that works.
Yeah.
We can't go into the yard because we're by ourselves. There has to be a corrections officer on duty to go in. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, mate. How you going?
How are we, guys?
Good. Just checking in. You doing okay?
Yeah, man, I'm all good.
Yeah. How are you
Still
enjoying the
tickets.
new place?
Yeah, oh, it's fucking prison, mate, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Something new.
The job's okay?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, they're not having any issues?
No, not yet, no.
No? Okay. Make sure if you do come across any issues that you put something
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I'll let someone know.
Yeah, thanks. It's just because we want to make sure everything's running and good. Like,
Yeah.
you know, everything's new, so, you know, it's a bit how you do sort of at the moment.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no,
what
it's-
job do you find is the best to get tickets so far?
Probably cleaning.
Cleaning? Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
It's easier, sort of thing. But
Yeah.
I'm just doing a bit of scrapping, see what it's
Yep,
like.
yep. Yeah, it's just literally one to get
Yeah.
per piece of scrap we pick up.
It's quicker to clean 10 rubbish than it is to do 10 parts.
Yeah. Yep. Did you see the teddy bear?
Yeah, in the car. Yeah.
Yeah. There could be some other things around if you have a look.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I've had a look around. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, just thought over here, just check in to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, no worries. No, appreciate it.
No, all good. We'll leave
All
you
right,
to
I'm
it.
gonna get back to
Yep.
scrapping.
No
Thanks,
worries,
guys.
all good. By the way, you can also have a trash bin here, so that you can.
No.
Obviously, your mates aren't going to be able to really search that, but yeah. Make sure you always lock the doors. You can drive.
I got to go in head for a second, or
Okay.
imagine for a second.
All good. Where is it? It's upstairs, I think. Is it here? Yeah. Oh wait, what one was? Wait. Oh, good. Where? Oh wait, that's the wrong way. This way. Elevator. Down to ground floor. Oh, sorry. Didn't know how long you were going to be in your head for. But I'll give you a bit of a tour. So, in here, this is just the front office. You can trigger the lockdowns, door locks, access cameras, etc. You shouldn't need to do any of that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just, you know, like if, you know, you're here and corrections need you to, you know,
Give some backup.
yeah, or, you know, they ask you to end the lockdown for them, then you can do that. This is the armory, locker, I mean. So you got your lockers here. Come through. So you'll have lockers there, so if you need them and you're here. So anytime you come here to do anything, you have to put your pistol away. Okay?
Yep.
This is a meeting room. Can't do anything in here, I don't think. Other than just looking around, look nice, you know. You can buy stuff here. This end one you can use tickets. The middle one, tickets as well. There's some of it's tickets, some of it's money.
It's all money for me.
Okay, yeah. So it just depends on your job role, I think.
And are we supposed to go on our radio station or?
Yeah, 11.
Cool. I did choose the right one.
Yep.
I wanted to make sure.
And then you go down here. It's a bit of a setup, but there's nothing there. Won't go through there because, but
Yeah,
over
that is
there
the
there's the
infirmary and that.
infirmary cells. That way we'll see that when we go upstairs here. Can't take you to the helipad because you got to be Overwatch. But go to level 1. What's what? I gotta remember where's where here. So in here, this is the main control room that we can look through the cells at. I haven't actually had a chance to look at the cameras, but yeah. You can also end the lockdowns here, door locks, etc. But yeah. That's what's here. I don't think there's anything else up here. Yeah, no. Well, not here anyway. In here, this is the armory. So you have some stuff for corrections there. So if you like run out of bandages or med kits while you're here, you can always come up here and grab them. You know, just the same stuff you use for sheriffs. Interesting noise. This is
I know, right?
this is the basically for leadership. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about all that's up here.
About it in this prison.
Yeah, and I don't know. Probably best not to go up to helipad because you're not Overwatch. But yeah, there is a helipad. There is a helipad.
Oh, hi, Mandy. Sorry. I didn't realise the phone was ringing. It answered. Ah. You? Well, Harold.
Say hi to Mandy for me.
Twice, yes. Actually, Stephen says hi. There you go. You said hello back to you.
Okay.
Just hello, Stephen.
Hello. How's it going?
Dude, I'm just doing some
That's
pods for
good.
the moment.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was going to jump on that a bit earlier, but then I had the induction for sheriff, so I was like, I'll do that instead.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. Get it over and done with, you know.
At least
Yeah,
you don't
I
have to worry
feel
about
ya.
it later now.
How are you going with Parks?
Oh, not too well, but it's alright. I had like 3 head pops today
Oh, oh
while doing
dear.
parks. So like my vehicle just left me, the aliens took it.
Oh, you need a
So
lift,
I
do you?
literally, and I managed to get a car. I was literally on one of the on Mount Chiliad, and I had to walk all the way down.
Oh, okay. Fair
And I
enough.
had no pistol bullets because some strange reason I lost to put them away in my vehicle when I was loading up my stuff.
Oh,
So I had 3 bullets and a dream.
oh.
Got out one kid now, so it's like good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'll be on later tonight. Doing
Yeah.
Parks. Yeah. Happy to go out with you if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I might do another night. That's okay, because I've
Yeah.
already done an hour tonight. But I'll definitely do another night if you're.
Yeah. Um,
I'm trying to do daily ranger reports.
fair enough. Okay.
That's the idea.
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get
You
there.
know the worst thing was
No.
is someone hunting, and I couldn't catch up to them because I had to run on my foot, my feet.
Oh.
So I didn't even get to interact with someone who was hunting.
Yeah.
I've got pictures of the animals they killed, but I don't have the actual them hunting.
Yep.
That's right. I'm gonna write in my report.
Yeah, it's about all you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys stay safe, and I'll see you
Yep.
probably also about me if you're in.
Yeah, I will be definitely in. I need to come get
All right.
some food from Mean Bean.
Hopefully we're not they're open. Depends if they're open tonight. We should be open.
Yeah, I need some food now actually. Yeah.
Do you want to go to Main B and I'll meet you there?
Sure.
Alright. Anyways,
No worries. See ya.
see ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you,
Bye,
David.
Mandy.
I need food. I'm flashing really bad. And Mean Bean's my go-to.
Yeah, I see now. TBT has a tab with.
We don't. But yeah, she's my go-to. Leave this door unlocked here. You drive. You unlock it. Unlock. Lock it. Always lock when we're in.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
No, it shouldn't be unlocked. It should be locked.
No, that's what I said. It's unlocked.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Sounded like you said it's unlocked. I'm like, yeah. Me being there.
Lots of house alarms today.
Yeah.
You sound like you need to have a nap in the back seat.
Oh, good. I'm trying to do up a thing for this event that I'm planning.
Yeah.
It's just Real pain. ChatGPT wants to put it all into separate documents, even though I want it all in one document, and
No, my neighborhood is far
You
Who's
know.
that? TBT.
ChatGPT, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Mandy.
What's with the two?
Oh, so
Hello,
many
Mandy.
So many
locals.
locals. I had never.
What the hell's up with the locals today?
Where the hell I am?
It's been this last week, I swear.
Like, oh yeah, we'll just sit out front here.
Even their driving
Yeah.
mannerisms.
Oh, don't get me started on the driving.
Oh,
mannerisms.
yeah. Oh, not wrong. You just about crash into them whenever they go driving.
Malakar called us yesterday because he got launched across the road and disabled for it by a fucking local.
Oh my. Anything in particular you guys would like to eat?
Food and drink. I'm flashing bad.
Okay, in this case.
I can hear that stomach growling from here.
Yeah.
What are your special numbers? 48?
Oh, I don't know what the hell today.
Mine are 9, so yes.
Yeah, 48.
There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna
And
dig in
I have
right
a
now.
question. Okay, where did the truck, where was the truck placed or left when you were doing the jobs? Or was it doing the same thing?
It's
I know
still in the
showing.
same spot. It rolled once. The other time it
So
rolled, it was
I've
landed
done
fine.
it.
That's fair.
I've done it so many times this week, and every time it just explodes.
You know,
And then I'm just like,
yeah.
oh,
I've been by myself every time I did it, so.
yeah. I found it doing it by myself. Yeah, I see one when you got someone there, it makes it worse.
Yeah, but it, the flip vehicle actually works for once now.
Yeah, I've heard they fixed that in the new the new mayor updates. You know.
Yeah.
I have the same powers as you guys now.
Mm.
Not really, but for
So,
some strange reason, Parks has the same as you.
Parks has different vehicles to correct sheriffs.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So at the moment, I'm just trying to get everything into one document. But once I do that, I'll send
Yep.
you the doc for that event. But that's the poster I did up. I reckon it turned out pretty well.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. How much do I owe you for the food, by the way?
No, nothing. There's a tab
Okay.
2 tonight, and then it's fresh.
Fair enough. Yeah. Need some food, you know?
Yeah, so
Do you
at
want
the
something,
moment, I
David?
think, yeah, sure, something to eat and drink.
Oh, crap.
But yeah, it only had like 2,000 in it when I started.
Yeah.
I think it was 200,000 when I left, so.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's. I mean, I'm just contemplating if I just keep making prayers about it, and then hopefully they just get to a point going, can we just fix this? I'm sick and tired of these prayers.
Yeah, can we just move the spawn point? That's all you need to do.
Legitimately. And it's been nearly a month.
I wouldn't be putting prayers up per se. I'd be putting a thing in emails.
I've done the emails,
Okay, yeah.
and they said to me they put a request in to get it fixed. And then I sent them a follow-up to confirm, like, hey, what's going on? And they said, we have put a request in, and then that's it.
I mean, from TBT, we could probably put another request in because at the moment, because of the flatbed issue, we've got no way to fix it.
Yeah, but
So we got
they're
nowhere
not
to
gonna
help.
give. Exactly.
Because that might actually help.
Yes. I mean, the problem is that these businesses, like the ones that like are right in front of you, they design them, but they don't understand that when you upgrade the store, the vehicle gets bigger, and that's the complication. Because like even for literally the business down the road, 524 split ends. legitimately for them, the thing just explodes. Like it doesn't even. They actually have to do it manually. Put stuff in. They can't actually order it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Hopefully they fix these things. Have you had a busy
Yeah.
day as sheriff?
Not really.
Only just started.
Do you want to do a death check on me? See if I'm all good?
Feel free. If she wants to do one, you're more than welcome. Just we don't request it in businesses. But if they ask to have one done, then you can definitely do it.
So what do we do? Just charge? No?
No, there's no charges. You just go F6, you go to MDT, go law enforcement, go to search people, just click run person check. Let me know when you've done that. Have you done that?
Yeah.
Yep. You'll see that a heap of information comes up. Ignore all that. That's not what we're interested in. We go down to financial records. And you go to there. You'll see... oh, it's not actually financial records. That's the wrong one.
see
Pins.
pop.
It is. Well, it doesn't really matter. It is financial records, actually.
Yeah.
Just go financial records.
You can see they're all paid.
And yeah, they're all paid. If they're not, up the top under civil obligations there, it will have a number. So let's just say the latest one she has, which is $909. That one would be, so she'd have 900. If that was the only one that was unpaid, it would be $909 up there. Okay.
Yep.
It will show up business debt as well. So what you do is you copy everything in there. Do this now. Just copy everything in there. Go to that tool, the debt tool. Chuck it all in the debt tool and see what comes up.
I gotta remember where that was again now.
It's in documents or it's in the handbook. Your choice.
Ah, yep. Cool. 0, 0, 0.
The main Dean doesn't know any money. How good.
So that's how you check people's debts. Also, in the emails, you will find... let me go to it, though I'm not telling you porkies. By the way, you can leave the email call. You don't need to be in there now. You will see... Where is that?
Where am I looking?
In the emails, you'll see a thing called our emails, that is, the DPS emails. You'll see business crim history checks. You see them?
Yep.
So Mandy here even has one that she can run people's names through. So she'll chuck a, for example, Mandy will chuck a name in there that she wants checked. She can either create a tab or can pay you directly. It's up to her how she wants to do it.
If I wanted to do the tab right now, can I pay you guys directly right here?
Yeah. Pay him, not me.
Oh. Alright, David. Do you want cash or over the phone? Can I pull it 20k down? Because they're only 1,000 each.
Yep, you can definitely put 20k down.
20k, we'll get 20. If I can give you 20 and put it down.
Yeah, I don't need money. I'm good. Yeah, I'm pretty rich.
Sorry, what was I doing?
Just 19 mil. Okay, she's going to give you 20k, okay? That's going to be her what's it called? Deposit a tab, yeah. For Mean Bean Cafe. So in Mean Bean Cafe, do you see that in our emails?
Yeah.
Okay, put in there. Mandy has put in a 20k tab. It's been paid to me. So every time someone runs a name, they take $1,000 off that tab. So basically how it works is, I think, well, I'm not sure how it all works. I think it's yeah, that's a good way to put it. I'm not sure if it's got to go into the society fund and then it gets taken out. Seems a bit odd if it does it that way.
Yeah, I'll just give it to leadership, I guess.
Yeah, technically I am kind of leadership. Baby leadership, but don't give it to me, I don't want it. Like, I've got no interest in it. Like I said, I got 19 mil, I don't need money. It's
We're
going
about to be
up,
financed.
up. So, let's say it's 1,000 if I remember correctly. That's what I...
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah, 1,000.
700 or 1,000.
So, let's say she put a name in 5 minutes. $1,000 gets taken off that tab. Okay? And then in another, 5 minutes, she puts in another person, let's say. Obviously, it's very unlikely she'd be doing it like that, but, but then another $1,000 gets taken off that tab. And $1,000 keeps getting taken off that tab until it's all used up. Then she can either make a new one, or she can just pay anytime she wants, one done.
Yeah.
It's up to her how she does it after that. But yeah, usually I'm pretty sure it's whoever was given the tab keeps the tab. And then it just gets taken off, The tab just keeps decreasing until it's all paid.
Actually, yeah, I think I read that somewhere. Yeah.
Sorry?
I think I read that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah. That's basically the gist of how it works. But we should... No, we won't have enough time to get back to Sheriff 900. We're going to be stuck here. Oh!
Oh, maybe get outside just so that in case the door's locked. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes our tsunami door's locked.
I'll
I
have
won't
to
go
fly in
flying straight away.
elsewhere.
I don't know if I can...
Yeah.
Okay.
Just fly in as close to Sheriff 900 as you can. I think you can get to the car park, maybe, or a car park, and then just go to Sheriff 900 and put your vehicle, your stuff away if you're not going back on Sheriff's. But yeah, make sure you do fill out the things, like for Mandy and stuff when they come through. That is something that we're looking for with our recruits. Okay? It's one of the things that we're looking for. I can't tell you what you need to be signed off on, but it is one of the things we're looking at. I can tell you that much. Okay? Make sure you're doing your job.
Alright.
Make sure every interaction gets logged. Everything gets logged, okay? Best to fly out now. Otherwise you will have issues. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. And I'll see you all after Tsunami sometime.